So here we are going to find the area bounded by curve by using some standard curves in the beginning. Then gradually we'll enter into difficult sums where two or more curves will be there. You have to find area included by them. You write the first sum, right? Every time sketching is important, or otherwise out of 4 mark questions you are going to lose 1 mark. Just write. Find the area bounded by the line y equal to 3x plus 4 between x equal to minus 1 and x equal to 3. Okay. Find the area bounded by curve y equal to 3x plus 4 between x equal to minus 3 and x equal to 4. Okay. Do start. Y equal to 2x plus 3 between x equal to minus 1 and x equal to 3. So first I told you we will plot this. All of you can plot y equal to 2x plus 3, something like this. Slope is equal to 2, y-intercept equal to 3. You are going to find at which point it will intersect minus 3 by 2 to 0. So this is somewhere like minus 1 and this is 3. This part is 3. Okay. So our problem is to shade the region first and then to state the area. So between x equal to minus 1 and x equal to 3, the area will be like this. So you will write required area equal to, this is with x-axis, so we will be using this form y dx1 between minus 1 and 3. This is nothing but minus 1 to 3 2x plus 3 dx. Just simplify it. 2x squared by 2 plus 3x. So this is nothing but 3 square, 3 into 3 minus 1 square, 3 into minus 1. This is a very ordinary calculation. All of you can do it. 8 minus 1 minus 3. This is equal to 20 square unit. Now in the second sum, this was our example 1. Suppose they are asking you to find area bounded by the curve y equal to 2x square with y-axis between y equal to 1 and y equal to 4. Okay. Again you need to trace the curve. If you can trace, then area can be found out. Without tracing the curve, it is impossible. You cannot do it. And I am specifying here in the first quadrant. this area you find in the first quadrant. First quadrant area will be like this only. So it is 2x square y equal to 1 and y equal to 4. So this area you are going to find. Required area going to be equal to x dy 1 to 4, because formula this time will be x dy. But here x is what? If y equal to x square, x is root y by 2. You substitute, then integrate, you will be getting the area. You just keep 1 by root 2 outside, then your integration will be easier. You all know it very well how to find it. Dy just 1 by root 2 y to the power 3 by 2 1 to 4. Okay. So this will be 1 by root 2 4 to the power 3 by 2 minus 1 to the power 3 by 2. So 1 by root 2, 2 square, 2 cube minus 1. 2 cube is 8. Your answer will be same manner. It is 7 root 2 by 2 square units. Okay. So these were simple curves finding area with x and y axis. But problem may be there when two different curves are there. How to find area bounded by two different curves with between them? How to find area bounded by between two curves like I'm taking this example going for you, this thing, say this thing. Just look at the diagram. Going to explain this part. Then I'll tell you to solve the easiest sum. First you understand the logic here. Here there are two curves. You can see that fx equal to x square minus 5x plus 6 and the other one is minus x square plus x plus 6. This non-standard form of conic, making the thing bigger. This is a non-standard form of the conic. Okay. X square minus 5x plus 6. Plotting is already explained. We did many based on it in class 11 course also. This is y equal to x square minus 5x plus 6. This you can write in the form of that y equal to x minus 5 by 2 whole square plus 6 minus 25 by 4. So y equal to x minus 5 by 2 whole square minus 1 by 4. You can trace this one now easily. Remember it. Y minus 1 by 4. The vertex is 5 by 2, 1 by 4. By taking the vertex 5 by 2, 1 by 4, you can plot the first curve. And this curve will open upward. You can see this is the curve here. This is the vertex here. 5 by 2 minus 1 by 4. So this is representing y equal to x square minus 5x plus 6. And like the same manner, y equal to, if we plot minus x square plus x plus 6, this you can see minus of x square, whatever. This also going to be parabola. I need not explain. You all remember it, I think. So this would be plus 6 plus 1 by 4. So one can write y minus 25 by 4 equal to minus of x minus 1 by 2 whole square. So there will be x minus 1 by 2 whole square equal to minus of y minus 25 by 4. Okay. So the vertex going to be equal to half 25 by 4 and the parabola opens downward because coefficient of x square is negative. It's something like this. This is the vertex and the parabola goes downward. So this parabola we are referring as y equal to minus x square plus x plus 6. After getting two parabolas, they ask you to find the area bounded between two curves. What do you have to do there? You have to get their point of intersection. The point at which they intersect, if you solve algebraically, how to get the point of intersection? I am doing at this part. For point of intersection, you will be solving two curves. For the points of intersection, we solve algebraically. X square minus 5x plus 6. Compare their values of y. X plus 6. This is going to be 2x square minus 6x 0. Everyone can see it's going to be x equal to 0. So it's a easy problem because I am getting. And when x equal to 0, what is y? Y equal to 6. You can see if you put x equal to 0, y is coming 6. This point is 0, 6. And when x equal to 3, y going to be 0. So these are 2 points where the two curves intersecting. This area you are going to set. The way they have set it is possible in GeoGebra, but not here. If I get the scope, I'll show you the application of GeoGebra, how nicely it can show you the diagram, but not today. Let us complete this matter. Now, this area we are going to find. You set the area this manner only. Fully black or fully shading is not possible. You can put dots also. You can put arrows, whatever. It is bounded between these two regions. Now, the concept behind this area how to find is the simple application of area bounded by the curve with x-axis. If you go by this curve only, imagine the second curve, I mean this curve, x square minus 5x, the first curve we have taken, this one, this is not there. So what will be the area bounded by this curve with x-axis? If I go for shading it, the area bounded by it with the x-axis between these 2 points is going to be like this. This whole thing. Am I correct? Because from definite integration and limit of sum we have learned this. This is the area bounded by the curve with the x-axis between the point x equal to 0 and x equal to 3. All of you can see that. Okay. We did not remember there is a second curve. The first curve is there. I have plotted it. Area bounded by with x-axis I am getting. Now let us see the second curve. Wait a minute. This is our second curve. Sorry, this is the first curve. This one is the first curve. This one is the first curve. Area bounded by with x-axis. I have said it this way. Okay. This is the first curve. Second curve is lying here. I am showing you by using different ink. Second curve is this thing. This is our second curve. Okay. This second curve is y equal to minus x square plus x plus 6. How much area it makes with the x-axis? Everyone will say that this area only, because you only told us it is the area. that fx dx is the area bounded by it. Between these 2 points, another problem arises here. This point of intersection also exists. So I got this area, I got this whole area. This whole area I got. Now if I am supposed to find the area, then I have to find the upper part area. From their lower part area we will subtract. I'll get the area bounded by this. Because lower part area extended up to this. This I have to do, but before that I need to know this coordinate. I think all of you are efficient in finding this area. Why? How do you get this? This thing, when y equal to 0, this point of intersection will get this and this. Put y equal to 0. What do you get? It is minus x square plus x plus 6 equal to 0. By solving it, we get x square minus x minus 6, 0. X minus 3, x plus 2 equal to 0. So it's coming like, just check the second curve. This point you are getting, this point also you are getting. But this point probably I got wrong. You need to check it once. When x square plus x, oh, this is not the factorization. Yes, it will be like this. It will be 1 plus minus b square minus 4ac 28 by 2 like this. Okay. So just find the area bounded by the upper curve with x-axis. Find the area bounded by the lower curve with x-axis. You can get here gx minus fx dx is the required area bounded between these 2 points. We'll be discussing more sums based on it in the next class.